Marvin, as you look ahead with IPYPU over the next 4 years, what are some of the burdens, visions, or mandates that you feel God has placed on your heart?
Yeah, one of my greatest burdens for our generation and the generation coming behind us is for preachers and future pastors. God has really impressed on me that we need to make sure that our preachers and our pastors have proper training, proper development. What I've noticed across our organization is a number of young preachers who want to preach, who have been called of God to preach, but haven't been given great instruction or help moving forward. And so this is something I believe that we have some of the most amazing voices, and we want to use and deploy YMA and almost make it like a school of preachers and school of future pastors, where consistently we have some of our greatest voices. People like Bishop Tyson, Bishop Noel Jones, people like Bishop Smith and Bishop Johnson, who will pour into our young people, our young preachers and future pastors consistently, so they're not left to figure it out on their own. We have some great church planners in this organization, as well as those who've taken over ministries and grown them into great works. And we need to make sure we are focusing on pouring back into current generation as well as future generations. We want to have pastors and preachers who have been poured into time and time again. And so this is something I would love to see quarterly, where our pastors come online with us on Zoom and sometimes even at our empowerment conference for half-day sessions, and they pour into our preachers. They teach preachers on how to prepare, how to pray, how to study, how to hear the prophetic voice of God and declare what God has given us. It is our job that in this environment, we must declare the word of God clearly without equivocation. We must declare the word of God powerfully. And so this is the burden that God has been giving me over a number of years, where I believe we have so much knowledge that has been locked up in the previous generation. It's time for us to create the forum where they can pour back into us in mass, not just those who have connections, not just those who have their bishop's phone number, but for those of us who are serious about wanting to take this gospel forward, we need our leaders to pour back. And so that's something that I want to see with YMA. That's something that I believe we can do together through this next administration.